All right, guys, and welcome back. We just discussed about lithium. Now, let's see what's in store for valproic acid. It's an important medication you need to know for your PMHNP board certification. This is our roadmap. We are currently on training 11, valproic acid. Okay, so here you need to really know all medications that have a black box warning. If lithium is excreted by the kidney, valproic acid, on the other hand, is excreted by the liver. It has a black box warning for hepatotoxicity and pancreatitis. Hypo, hepatotoxicity and pancreatitis. So you need to be aware of that. It can cause birth defect to include spina bifida, mostly important, but also cleft palate. So now let me give you an example. So you need to monitor liver function tests, the LFTs, regularly to detect hepatic abnormalities, difficulties with the liver dealing with this medication. How do you remember? Value your liver, or valve for valproic acid, right? So value your liver, more effective than lithium for rapid cycling in mixed bipolar. Okay, more of a practice, a guideline here. For example, if can be preferred the choice for patients that experience multiple mood episodes within a short period of time. Mnemonic for that will be rapid value, right? For the rapid cycle, and VAL for valproic acid. High therapeutic index compared to lithium, which was zero point 0.6 to 1.2. Valproic acid now is 50 to 125. High therapeutic index. Example here is check serum levels to ensure the patient are within the therapeutic range. Mnemonic 50 to 125 keeps you alive. Okay. Now, again, it can cause fetal defect. Okay, especially if it during the first trimester, if the mother took valproic acid. So, which ones? Neurotube defect, which is the spina bifida. Mnemonic for the VPA close.
Get the full 30-day walk to success PMHNP review course https://npexamcoach.com/live-pmhnp-review-course/ref/nimer/ use code MD150 for $150 off. Limited time offer.
The case, but not the neurotube. So the VPA of the heart, they close, but not, the VPA close the case, but not the neurotube, right? So the neurotube is open, and that means the spina bifida. It can cause cleft lip or cleft palate, which is VPA opens up the smile in the wrong way. Don't mean to make fun of anyone, it's just a way of memorizing. And it can cause cognitive impairment as VPA IQ drop. Remember to remember to counsel your patients, um, a female of a patients of childbearing potentials, about the alternatives, medications, or effective birth control options if valproic acid is the medication of choice. Now, checking and learning during pregnancy, if a patient takes valproic acid, right, Depakote, the following condition would be a concern regarding the baby. Would you be concerned with A, Steven-Johnson syndrome, B, Epstein abnormality, C, spina bifida, or D, Down syndrome? Well, if you answer spina bifida, you got it correct. Taking valproic acid during the pregnancy is associated with an increased risk of a neurotube defect, including spina bifida. Now, just as a review, which drug is associated with Epstein abnormality? If you said lithium, you are correct. Which condition is associated with Steven-Johnson syndrome in general, not birth defect? Well, Steven-Johnson syndrome is associated with what, guys? Carbamazepine and lamotrigine. Which drug is associated with the cleft palate? Benzodiazepines and also valproic acid. And just like that, we concluded module 11, module 1, training 11. Let's move on to the next training level.